Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Today we're talking about the big update that has just dropped for Harry Potter Wizards Unite. So this is a server-side update, so you don't need to download anything. This is just probably on the 0.8.2 update where we downloaded something. There was probably just some dormant code and it's awakened, and we have some brand new updates to talk about around the game. So we're going to be using wizardsuniteworld.com guide to this up down there breakdown. So if you want to check out the link for this, it'll be in the description below. So this is probably the biggest update that we've had since the game released, and for me it just kind of adds further weight to the fact that next week, 19th of June for America, 20th of June for UK, it's just because of the time difference that they're on different dates, that this game will be coming. Based on, I thought 80% certain that it was gonna when the CEO told somebody and they posted it on Facebook. 20% doubt of well, maybe it wasn't legit. Maybe this guy made it up. But then when he removed his post and then put a copyright strike on every single YouTuber who released the information about it, that was it. That's it. It's serious. It's definitely, for me, I'm 99% certain now that we're going to be getting it on the 19th, 20th of June, US, UK. So, what changes have we got? Changes to the greenhouses. There was already some code towards this before the 0.8.2 update. Greenhouses are going to be more useful with communal pots. These will allow you to plant ingredients, seeds that grow into harvestable potion ingredients. So there are a number of seeds in the code and water as well. Pots are communal, so anyone in the vicinity of a greenhouse can use an empty pot to grow a plant. After you select a pot, you can choose a plant to grow, and every plant requires an amount of ingredients, seeds, water, and time to grow. Your plant requires an amount of time to grow. While you wait though, you can cast Herbivicus to increase the amount of potion ingredients that the plant will produce. Anybody in the vicinity can help your plant to grow and increase its yield. When your plant is finished growing, the potion ingredients it produces will sprout the map for a limited time. You must return to the greenhouse location where you planted it in order to harvest. So everyone in the vicinity will also be able to collect the full yield from your plant. So growing greenhouses benefits all. So this is going to be something that really works for team play. If you're playing with a couple of people, you can all plant pots, and once one has sprouted, you can collect it, but also your friends can collect it. Also, this will probably work in the same way if you're solo though. If you've got lots of solo players playing, in a town centre, somebody could put a pot, an hour away from it, and then you could walk in an hour's time, get to that, and you could also benefit from that. It does look like there's a limited time, so when it's actually sprouted, it might have a spawn time of 30 minutes. That's a pretty good window if it is, to be able to collect that ingredient. Next we have a friends feature which is coming. So the game data points towards adding friends via a friend code. You'll earn rewards for being friends and can send your friends gifts and complete wizarding challenges together. You can also connect your Facebook to add your friends from Facebook. So friends provide social benefits such as bonus wizarding experience and wizarding challenge experience when you engage in wizarding challenges together. There's a quote that says, "In the course of your efforts to contain the calamity, you're sure to encounter other witches and wizards of the Statute of Secrecy Task Force. When you add them to your friends list and work together, you'll earn social benefits. The more friends you have, the better the rewards." So it looks like it's going to be working in a similar fashion to Pokemon Go, where you can trade friend codes and add that person. There's also going to be the benefit that you can gift them, so you might get potion ingredients or you might get energy. But what's different here is we've got wizarding challenges. This is something that I really wanted to see in this game, be pulled from The Walking Dead, Our World. So they had this collaborative challenges. Now that was within a clan, but I did want that aspect, at least in relation to just with friends, to be able to create challenges together. Even if you're not able to meet up with your friends, you can both contribute towards creating, completing challenges. Once you've become friends, you'll also be able to see each other's code names and their recent activity, and you can work together. So if you actually meet up in the physical world at a fortress, the equivalent of a raid in Pokemon Go, and engage in the Wizarding Challenge together to earn bonus experience and Wizard Challenge experience. There's a benefit of being in the same vicinity. Next we have special assignments. A new special assignment has been added to the game data with the header Sos Assignments. Work with Constance Pickering in an expanded role within the Statute of Secrecy Task Force. These SOS investigation assignments are not just about concealing the calamity, but helping the ministry to better understand it. So perhaps these special assignments will work in a similar fashion to field research. It makes sense to bring everything from Pokemon Go into Harry Potter Wizards Unite, the good features. And the field research is one of my kind of favourite things within Pokemon, one of the newer additions that I really enjoy. So hopefully this will work in a similar fashion. Next bit where I'm really excited about is partnerships. So we're seeing a number of references to partners of the game. The ones we're seeing currently include EE Mobile UK, which we discussed in another article. So if you're not familiar with this, EE are a UK mobile company and they are investors of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And this partnership means that you potentially, according to this, you will have reference QR codes, which means you must scan to redeem an assignment. These are limited to how many rewards wizards can redeem each assignment. So we expect to see these QR codes popping up at sponsored EE locations, which you must go to and scan to gain access to special assignments in the game. This is a good way to make sure spoofers cannot spoof to partnered locations and gain access to the special assignments. So this is something I'm really excited about. Something that, really facilitates that real world and is anti-spoofing, where, well, there's no point spoofing because you have to be there to get the QR code. I'm not sure how QR codes work, but I figure that it wouldn't be that hard to take a picture of a QR code and other people could scan it, which I'm not encouraging, and I don't want that to happen because it would encourage spoofing. And I want this game to be, all about, being out there and walking and traveling, not about spoofing when you can't. If you have to spoof, you have a disability, which means you can't get out there, I haven't got any problem with that, but it's when people do it and they haven't got anything wrong with them. Next, we've got something really exciting, Wizarding Achievements. Again, something that it was always going to be added because it's just a big feature of most games, but Wizarding Achievements, a whole bunch were added. So as we can see here, there are a collection of badges related to, if some of them are easier to kind of figure out, obviously that will probably be, place 3 detectors out on a Pokestop together with teammates. You've got Magizoology badges, which might be like, leveling, get so far in the tree for each of those, and you've got similar ones for professors, and I imagine you've got a similar one for auras up at the top, wasn't it, for Harry Potter? What's really interesting here are these badges. Silphscope has speculated that these might be an indication of GoFest-like events, but I don't think that's what these are. I think these are just going to be encouraging you to get out and travel and visit the wizarding locations of the world. So at Leavesden, UK, we have Harry Potter Studios, so it's where you can go around some of the sets of Harry Potter, and they create new sets as well that were previously in the film. So they've recently added Gringotts Bank. So what I'm going to go do is probably when the game releases, take a trip down to Leavesden and visit that and see what happens when I acquire it. We've also got Hollywood, California, which is another location of Harry Potter World. Orlando, Florida, again Universal Studios, they have a Harry Potter World, and Osaka, Japan, the same. So these are places where all the Harry Potter real life Wizarding World locations are, and you get bonuses for traveling around the world to get to them. Also, we've seen that there's two new foundables in the game. The game data update brings the addition of 2 new foundables to the game. So the London 5 Transcript. So this is a collection family chapter 1 mysteries, page Grimfawley motives, and return location your notebook. So mysteries are part of the story element of the game. If we go to registry and mysteries, you can see that for chapter 1 we have a collection of different pages. The foundable spell, Grimfawley motives, and the new addition will be that Grimfawley, Grimfawley motives. Return location your notebook. So the description, it reads that transcript of the public hearing given by the Ministry to discuss a motion to terminate the London 5 investigation. Grimfawley gives a stirring monologue urging the Ministry to keep the investigation open. Also, we have Redacted Report as the other one, which is in Grimfawley Ministry Record, Return Location Notebook. The description is a highly redacted official incident report. A thorough reading of the report has shown that Grimfawley appears to have come to the rescue of Ministry Watch Wizard Eric Munch in the Department of Mysteries Brain Room. Interesting. So I'm really excited for the story element and what that, what we will see and see how it will develop over time. Then we've also got new foundable encounters. So new encounter foundables have been added. All these were referenced in the data the same way the brilliant foundables were, except for the Kingsley Shacklebolt foundable. Now, I've figured out all the matched up all the foundable encounters, the blank. Let's show you. I matched up all of these blank silhouettes with what they were in the game data, and what I know is that Hogwarts Mystery, all these 4 students is the Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. Did I say Ravenclaw twice? Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor. All of these are a student of each. We have Dumbledore, the Sorting Hat there, and Kingsley Shacklebolt is, I think Kingsley Shacklebolt's in Legends somewhere, but so all of these actually have already been foundable encounters. I'm not sure if people couldn't encounter them. I feel like I've seen the Sorting Hat in a picture somewhere. So none of those are new, but they may be coded in a brilliant foundable for an upcoming event potentially. Some encounters were also removed. While these were didn't actually appear in the game, they've now been removed completely. Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, and Salazar Slytherin. Next up, though, we got changes to the Fortress Multiplier. So this is something really I'm kind of happy about. Is multipliers for players in fortresses have been changed. The fewer players in a fortress battle, the higher the reward multiplier. These were all set at 1 previously, so you could go and take down a Dark Chamber on your own, and it won't give you an extra chance of getting better rewards. But what this does is the higher the chamber that you take on, so note that as these levels get higher, the difficulty increases. But if you complete them, if you solo them, on the first one, you're going to get a 1.09 multiplier on the rewards. But then coming through to, if you can take down Dark Chamber 5 all on your own, you will get 2. And likewise, as the players decrease, so a 4 player will get 1.25 multiplier on the Dark Chamber, but if you're a team of 2 people taking down it, you get 1.5. So you're going to be getting better rewards for the fewer players, which is rewarding those players who are contributing more to it potentially, or higher levels. Changes to the ingredient rewards have also happened, so some tweaks to how many ingredients you obtain when you come across the items on the map. So we see things increasing sometimes by double, sometimes 2.5. So we've got Armadillo Bile going from 2 to 4 now, Bitter Root 2 to 5, some of them less, so 2 to 3 for Frog Brain. But we also have 2 that actually decrease. The reward for Hermit Crab Shell has gone from 3 to 1, Powdered Dragon Claw 2 to 1. Potentially there may be rarer ingredients, therefore it's going to give you less and they're harder to find. They've also added the new ingredients. So these are the list of ingredients that we see with the new update related to greenhouses. So we have Alahotzi seed, Lovage seeds, Snowdrop seed, different seeds, and also as a separate one, water, which will probably be combinable with all those, and together none of those will be, you can't probably combine peppermint ginger seeds to see what that develops. It will be all with water. The vault has changed in that we've had an added seeds and water tab. So just like the potions ingredients tab that we have within our vault, with potions and ingredients, we'll also have a seeds that will be added as well. And that's probably going to be something that drops with the release on the 19th/20th. Changes to the potion recipes have also occurred, so they've actually reduced the amount needed to grow these or brew them. We have Frog Brain decreased from 2 to 1, 2 to 1 on Rune Spawn Eggs, and 3 to 1 for Powdered Dragon Claw to create Baruffio's Brain Elixir. This is your double experience. Dawdle Draft decreased from 2 to 1 for the Sopper Forest Bean. And also they've changed the level required to unlock these. So 17 going down to 10. And the brew time has changed as well. So it looks like they have increased whereas others have decreased. So 6 to 8 hours for the potent and stimuli potion, 2 to 8 hours for the strong invigoration potion. So you will encounter ingredients more often, probably. You'll get more of them. You will be able to brew them at earlier levels, and you have to use less to brew them, but it will take you longer to brew them. So kind of a balancing there, shifting there. We have Wizarding Portrait, lots of Wizarding Portrait stickers and frames, lots of unlockable requirements added to these. I'm not going to go into details, there's too many, but you're probably going to see a lot more unlockable features within the portrait system. Currently there are a list of different things that you can lock at different levels, and some that you can pay to unlock, like this one for example. That's just really struggling to find my head, isn't it? Maybe because I've got this in. This is not how bad it is, by the way. Where's my scarf? Yeah, I mean that's just not fitting. There we go. Right, so you'll be able to get updates for these. It looks like they might be adding more collections that are unlockable via completing your wizarding achievements, which is very much in the same way as Pokemon Go works. Is maybe you walk so many kilometers, and as a reward you unlock a new customizable feature. But I mean, when you've got this feature, do you need another unlockable? I don't think you do. I'm Mad-Eye Moody. So you can be looking at somebody like over there, at the same time be looking at somebody over there with your Mad-Eye Moody eye. Mad-Eye Moody eye. Yeah, so there'll be unlockable features that you can get with that. And then finally, the final update that we have there are additions to Diagon Alley. Lots of new additions to the store, including the ability to buy capacity to store seeds, which will be used in the new greenhouses. Some new packs for buying coins have also been added. If you haven't already, I don't know if you're still able to, or whether I've just bought them. I'm pretty sure they're gone now, but they had special packs that you're able to buy. That's how I got the Mad-Eye Moody eye. I imagine they'll add them again at some point as well, but they are generally worth buying because you usually get like £19 worth of gold and then some added extras like some Barufio's Brain Elixir. So definitely take advantage of them rather than just buying the coins. I've been using them to get energy and coins ready for day one release. But that is everything for this release. Like I said, this is probably all going to be put in place for when it releases on the 19th/20th, 19th US, 20th UK. And rest assured, as soon as that comes out, I'll be putting out a ton of content related to it, tips and tricks, strategies for the game, and from that we'll be beginning a schedule of actually going out and doing let's plays with them and having a good little travel around. I'm really excited to go to the Harry Potter Wizarding World Studios. That'd be really cool to see what happens when we get that badge. So that's all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys later.